12 months. That's how long I've been sat in this pub, rambling about whatever topics have come to my mind. The first one we did was about Tyrannosaurus. So, I think for today's pub rant, let's talk about that predator. Behold, the fictional land of Wyoming, 1902. A man by the name of Barnum Brown comes to this mystical square land, and he finds bones that will change his life and, well, the entire face of dinosaur paleontology for the next century. He named it Tyrannosaurus empiricus. But then everyone decided that was a stupid name, so they renamed it Tyrannosaurus rex. And the effect it had was quite extraordinary, mostly because it was coming towards the end of the American Bone Wars, which are an episode in of themselves. Europe was still finding cool shit, but so was America now, and it was overtaking them in the levels of cool shit. I mean, they had something called Tyrannosaurus rex. That's fucking lit. So, immediately T-Rex became a household star in films such as The Lost World and King Kong, and then into the dinosaur renaissance with books like Dinosaur Heresies and that one. I can't remember that one. And so this is where we get Jack Horner and Bob Backer, two primitive paleontologists, and both of them have very differing opinions on T-Rex. Horner is essentially a contrarian. He likes to go against the grain, and so he was arguing T-Rex was a scavenger. And for that, he pointed out these things. T-Rex has small arms. What large predators have small arms? They're a detriment to hunting, you would think. T-Rex's nose is incredibly well developed, all the better for smelling out a dead animal. T-Rex's teeth can crush bones. Why would they need to crush bones if they were hunters? T-Rex is kinda slow as fuck. How is it keeping up with a lot of the fast-moving animals in its environment to actually be a hunter? Backer, on the other hand, was arguing that T-Rex was a predator. And for that, he pointed out T-Rex has binocular vision, which is common only in predatory animals that actively hunt. Same with its impressive hearing. That and the fact that we have found animals, prey animals, from T-Rex's environment with injuries that match up exactly with T-Rex's teeth. Plus, we also have to throw in the fact that there aren't really many true scavenger animals. Even animals that scavenge, like hyenas, also hunt. Who's to say T-Rex wasn't just a hyena of its environment? Scavenging and also hunting. Another important part to mention here is Horner's involvement in the Jurassic Park films. He was their main paleontology advisor. It's why in Jurassic Park 3 you don't see the T-Rex hunting, you see it scavenging. And as a bit of a joke, he threw this character into the second film, this character being Robert Burke, who is a not-so-subtle caricature of Bob Backer. He gets eaten by the T-Rex, which prompted Backer to respond to this, telling Horner, "See, I told you T-Rex are a hunter. He ate me." Which goes to show that, in the end, this whole thing was just a bit of a petty rivalry. And by now, we do know that T-Rex was, in all likelihood, a predator rather than predominantly a scavenger. Like I said, it probably still did scavenge, if it couldn't find prey. But, it definitely ate things. But what we did get from this whole situation was some really good memes. And, there's nothing better than some good memes to come out of something like this. So anyway, thank you for joining me for our first anniversary of Pub Rants, which feels weird. Again, I still have no idea what next month's topic will be. It'll just come to me and I'll make a video on it. I'll see you for that, probably. Goodbye.